very good evening to you all. Thank you, media persons. We have called this press conference in regard to the recent absorbed case of by the Department of Higher Education. Let me begin by saying that the Office of the Dimapur Naga Students Union has received the RTI reply on 28 March 2025. After thoroughly studying this RTI reply, it has been found that 144 posts has been absorbed by the Higher Education Department on 18 December 2024. These posts were contractual appointments made from 30 January 2015 to 18 February 2020. In light of these revelations, Dimapur Naga Students Union has issued a press release on 8 April 2025. Contrary to public statements that we are keeping quiet, we have vehemently condemned the absorption, bypassing the mandated recruitment process through the Nagaland Public Service Commission. This is a contradiction to June 6, 2016 Cabinet decision banning regularization of contractual employees. Sadly, on 8 February 2024, the Nagaland Cabinet has approved a policy for regularization of contract or ad hoc employees, which undermines the principle of right to equal opportunities.
See, this issue should be an eye-opener for each one of us. Nothing new. Pila dibi ina employees ando contract basis te appoint korina bichi te regularize kuri ado ina bichi dikina hai ase. Departments of the loopholes to bichi ase, we agree. And under the watch of DNSU and its apex body, amiando inado gole ne diwo idu bina amian sob ke jana ase. Idula issue de ole to much has been said and heard. It's all over the media also. Amian sob pe jana ase. DNSU do idu issue raise kora do limelight te ahibo karne nohoy. Hoilibe idu issue do as much as it is important for DNSU, it is important for every organization and for everyone in Nagaland. Amian idu issue raise kora do hole to for justice, fairness and transparency. Idu karne raise korala ase. Initially iduan assistant professors to tange appoint kora do hole to contract basis te korise, and we all know contract to kina thake aro ami hala TV RTI report RTI receive korala TV ase. Idu contract to hole to they were appointed for certain period of time, and if necessary government han tan idu renew role la ina la contract thakse. However, sadly we have come to know that they have been absorbed by the government without following any proper recruitment process. We are not saying that idu assistant professor hando, we are not saying that they are not qualified. They are, most of them are net qualified, and at the same time PhD holders and BSc, and their contribution towards the educational process, educational system in Nagaland over the years have been very immense, which is why we believe that some of the college students union they have brought in favor of the recent order, but we feel very sorry for them. It is time to be practical rather than being emotional. So, like said, the professors were not recruited through proper means. It is a first-class gazetted officer, and we are of the belief and opinion that itu first-class gazetted officers ando hole to through proper channel, and that is NPSC, right? Conduct korina jaho lage. The government of Nagaland 2016 day ekta order issue korise stating banning all the contract appointments in all the departments in Nagaland. If the government of Nagaland had followed their own order, then this issue wouldn't be here today. Therefore, the Dimapur Naga Students Union urge the government to rectify this grave injustice and restore the faith of the Naga youths in the fairness and integrity of the recruitment process. Thank you.
Itu isu to kali Dimapur Naga Student Union na noy itu as a whole general public la isu ase mohan bi Dimapur Naga Student Union te mohan bi induct kurina pura to mohan bi ekta promise or loise ki purisu bole mohan biya kam te to compromise takuro. We'll fight for the society. We'll fight for the students community. Aro kwan is na mohan mohala mon tibe sincerely changes to anule monja mohan bi. Aro itu corruption to kali government e noy. Man government ke discipline corruption to is everywhere. Aro man Dimapur Naga Student Union man kitya press release likise. At the time they alag organization pra they came in support with us. Aro right after press release, Mr. Missiono Kate also came to our office. They Koima all the way from Koima to Mala office there is. And I'm going to take a look to discuss with you. Missiono Kate is the Combined Technical Association of Nagaland President. Tai na mana RTI bi tai RTI maro tai janiu mon thar ne a lot of information bi loise to man bi a lot to share with tai ke and we are very happy such kind of person tai bi mon digena all the way from Kohima to Dimapur for this cause tai bi aise mal office tai gena ma discuss kurse na ona tai bi cholo ki ule milina kam kurbo na ona tai bi khushi pai gena office tai gena tai back Kohima de tai aro itu kichide Tai Mambi because Tai Yonglang show to be Tai Mamba Kotakushe, and we are really happy. And this fight is not only of the NSU, Milingena, Ekulate Kampuro.
This question is to the Education Secretary, the NSU. Apunika Bachus to RTI report I say that the 144 Likina say, whereas the social media the viral of the 147 as it will clarify the
One to RTI file gonna part to 144 releases so to orders kana ina se or you be date 8 April there higher education pathan notice there so one release there itu the transfer orders posting and transfer that is the 147 ase itu ase.
Now this question is to the president. Higher education to contract basis te takakangi 8 April day itu takangi regularize release itu laga opore DNSU babe immediately apne press release dia dikhi paise and then other federation NSF prabi itu laga opore likhina ase Nagaland university students prabi likhina ase. Now Dimapur Naga students union laga stand kini ka ase itu janibo monje matlab takan laga jundo appointment ase itu cancel kori dibo bolibi directorate te officials kan ba nole concerned minister kan ba itu kaldi kurisido to itu kaldi kura laga opore Dimapur Naga student laga mangke ase.
See, actually, just to make it more clear, Nakamispro ko ito. Itu starting issue to Dennis first one hoy. Itu to 5-6 years, 8-9 years probably hoy gina itu issue try ase. Since tate iku result ola nahi. It doesn't bear any fruit. And Dimapur Naga Student Union, we wrote an RTI. We wrote an RTI. So RTI respond by share with facts and figure whatever we receive in the information. Itu makan itihasa para makan press release di share. Now, as you all know, the fact that Dimapur Naga Student can issue treasure to until and unless there are certain issues that includes a student community and their identity exposed no grow karni nashikle to takhan na future effect no karni some issues are kept deal in the office, but as long as the issue that is concerned for the Nagas, it is always open, transparent, honest and loyal to the issue. And I'm not sure whether our contribution have made a significant to the citizens of Nagaland, but I hope and believe that the citizens of the Nagas should acknowledge the issues that we have touched transparently. RTI response paise, we were open to everyone. Ki RTI paise mokhan rakile bo issue luka gina thoboi na. Press release kurse, one person came, I forgot his name. Itu Aisha. I can information mangsha facts and figure take gidishe. Not only him, whoever wants to take information, media can be local. Any Naga individual, any CEOs can come and take it. Because this issue is for the concern the Nagas. But later on, if you want to know more about it, if you want to know that question, I want to question that, I will answer to it. Let's stick to this now. Now this contractual issue to 147 assistant professor post. aro hunat 153 nishna ase kushe that we haven't, but mohan in response to the RTI mohan 154 pai gina ase ami timan thoro bi jane to I have one thing ki itu those were the times poila assistant professor khan mori jaise example 2 jun 3 jun mori jaise then the out of urgency assistant professor lakshi and under special consideration dalde itu duita post karne NPSC to conduct korna pare to that kind of issues can be understand can be understand kore to no, but that cannot be an excuse to recruit more than the capacity na. That's what we believe. Now CTN na and NNTQ goes le CTN and the other one that's coming up that can be the issue. Court case is going on now. I not trying to discourage them also. Halbi see the core issue to kya ase bole to court jabo court par decide korbo, but as far as I know court drastically be I don't see that there a lot jitibo koina chances to komti ase. I'll tell you why. Kala the government can pray to contractual basis kina korkina se they have done their homework very well. Okay, tagal homework pura well korna se cabinet decision PNR clear aro NPSC khan logo bi clear login ase kushe na aro governor logo bi clearance login ase kushe etu special under special consideration because of the needs of the assistant professor in the college. So court drastically be court will have to go through that. So decline be go pare that I don't know, but whoever is fighting for the justice, God be with them. But the government is ever ready prepared. So kiman protest could be kiman really julie be I don't think case drastically be at the end of the day it's going to come back to the state again. Clear to politicians, they have done their homework very well. That is why they are silent. Okay, they are very silent. Now the only thing is Naga citizens can pressure group can pra. If the decision of the cabinet is not of the people, by the people and for the people, then I think it should be changed. Policy maker can get changed. Policy that does not benefit the Nagas should be changed. And that is in the Naga Manna voice. Concerned citizens, Naga Man Khan, CSS Khan, Ikla Boykina, Karakorwa lagi. The NSC have never claimed that this issue belongs to us. It issue to Naga Man issue. All the CSOs, all the concerned should voice out. To kan se the NSC kan ki kurbo lagi, agi kina jabo lagi, we are pressuring. Now we had an assembly. We went to Mukukchung. Some of the media person was also there. That assembly they put up Quran Denisu Kanto. I'll be some federating unit. All the apex body of the tribal community of the Nagas are under NSF. So that tahan put up question. So there were a bit healthy debate. The dynamics of the issue is very vast, and we need thorough debate with politicians, intellectuals, milkena. Itu debate kurikina itu rasta ekta olabo kena babase because no one should be victimized under the cruel system or impartial system of the government na. So ami khan itu to we are targeting maybe we might be pressuring the concerned department or the ministers na, but to be very open na, it is not one ministry alone. Sub one ministry recommendation para tate which means all the concerned representatives are involved there. Now, so if the government of the day, if they are censored, they should come up with certain step that will give justice to both the assistant professor or the aspirants, and I'll tell you how and why. Halabi iti issue ta amikilo kasi to NSF will still DNC will still continue to pursue this issue. Assembly te koishe ki NSF kan iti issue chha ase. Ansu kan bi chhoita action kushe for 4 or 5 years. But DNC were a newcomer. We don't find any fruitful results. So it's not targeting anyone, but it should be transparent. We open up press release so that people can debate. It is an eye opener. Whether this 147 assistant professor itu nishna contractual basis para recruit kora to continue korbo na lage itu open current discuss. Now it is up to the wisdom of the people, of the Nagas, the students, the aspirants, and the professors or whoever it is to thoroughly debate in this matter. Because itu to Kwanishna, the politicians they have done their homework very well. Okay, so what should be the other step? But since in the federating assembly of the Naga Student Federation, the NSF kan pra koshi issue tahan chase tahan ke chobo dibi. Now we are under the umbrella of NSF kan pra chobo lase. But it doesn't mean that the NSU have compromised their stand. We will continue. We have every right to pressure the NSF to touch this issue, and we are glad that NSF have also they have also come out with the statement, and they are also strongly against regarding this matter. Like NSU Kanpraki press release, it is not contradicting, and NSF and NSU we are all in one boat. NSF Praki dishe kushito to tate aw man bi gusishe angam man bi gusishe na saya man bi gusishe lotha regma sab gusikina se because NSF represent the whole, they are the stakeholders of the student community as a whole. Nah, so I don't think Dusa Manbra Hala Kurshakalibi, all the federating unit have endorsed that NSF should take it. So that is it. So then is it issue to Kurusha, NSF can lead Kurukusha. So now we will pursue this issue through NSF. Now whatever the NSF tell us to do, we will have to do it.
Munjado, 5th Federal Assembly for the tenure 23-25. Just the Munu village tade federating unit supported body software endorse NSF la take up in principle agree with
yes. It is passed by the speaker. It is speaker break back, no one objected. So that is a yes. No.
What about the many colleges that are supporting this, and especially under Dimapur jurisdiction? DNSU got take on this.
You see, I will tell you about. I'm not trying to undermine the voice of the student council of the certain colleges. Now, when we talk about the issues of these colleges, tahantu ansula njite thake. Ansula njite thake. Now, interview to ami khane ekla kinolibi. Go and question the Ansu also.
So they are being silent on this. We have noticed that no notice has been made.
Yeah, as of now. But I'll tell you in that part also. So some of the colleges are not under Ansu. Nah, Dimapur jurisdiction be Mukhin district all Nagaland. So even when it comes Denisla actually under the preview jurisdiction of Denisu, Ami khan to college khan Ansu and Chetan Thaka man khan be thakase. Nah. When it comes to college matter, unless we are invited, we don't even go and intervene. Unless when we feel it's necessary to intervene. Nor do we take membership fee from any colleges or school. Dinis khan to nole. Sab student khan lete ami khan dinis khan nole. Now regarding this matter, college khan kun khan prai likishe. I would request the media person to go and interview them also. They should also come out and clear their stand. Nah. I sincerely feel like they are very young, they are innocent. Itu college state assistant professor bota aso. Contractual Prahaman Khan. So under the pressure of this assistant professor or administrator, no one has pressurized me. No one has pressurized. Mahan student council ke pressure diane. Ami Khan with Ami Khan la intention to clear us. We are aware of what we have given our statement. That's one thing. For me, I feel like they are innocent. Tahan bi pass out hobudu. Tahan pass out haten de tahan competitive exam dibona na tahan itu backdoor appointment support pra karni tahan backdoor pra kam pabola ase. That is a question to na. Question tada ase to. Tahan pra najin ke ase kilo to they are innocent. Man pra pressure kra karne ase kilo. But if they did not give out their notice, I mean their stand regarding this issue, supporting this contractual assistant professor, if it's not is under the pressure of someone, then they're innocent. But if not, then imagine these people becoming a student leader in the future. No, Nagas are watching them. Nagas are watching them. For example, see, I will not tell the college name. Eta likhina say that we stand with the government decision of this contractual recruitment process. So, example, mola letter lishilo to hinoto pi awami president Dimapur Nagasin likhina su to. To tade signatories GS aro president nam likha su Nagaman sa su takhan ge. They should be very careful. Itu tahan college te tahan hotai no purbudu. They are going to go out of this college, pass out kurikina tahan maybe they want to be a student leader. To tahan inaga bohigena Nagaman ki bigashi kuliti inaga man kan student leader kun banabo. Tahan future effect ras noi. Okay. Tata thik ase tahan na their ambition is not to become a student leader. Then obviously either they want to be a businessman, entrepreneurs, or they want to be a government employee, right? So government employee kina gusbola se backdoor par gusbotai. Backdoor bhi tahan na pabu tu. Clearly itu 147 post there backdoor par gusi jaman gusi jaise nugusa man kan gusa pra question raise kras tu. Ami bhi backdoor gusum thakmo mo nugusa ju to mo ta hala korbo hi example na. aro kuma mantu sensitive praman kan be against kora so go and ask those student council signatories kan hudibi apni kan itu under the pressure korishna na apni kan jani ke na intention korishna first thing pressure pressurize korishna to they are innocent they should withdraw their statement na or they should tahan na statement media ke koi bola ki that they were innocent second thing tahan pra intentionally korase kilo to God be with them honestly nagama tahan ke sase so that is the stand so I feel like either they are innocent or they are intentionally doing it itu ase
Sources have informed that the NSU met with Inna Minister of Department of Higher Education and also other, he's Minister of others as well. But can you tell us the outcome of the meeting, especially in regard to this? What was discussed and what was his reaction and point of view?
We had a healthy debate, not arguments also. So like Kwanishna, see, Dimapur Nagasin, we are very clear. I was not convinced, nor of my executive was convinced. But we are also trying to understand the position he's holding. Because he is not alone who is responsible. Sab manlo cross tai durase. Okay, I don't have any connection with Sir Im Nalong, honestly. But see, if we are touching the issue with transparent honesty, trouble like it na. So Sir Im Nalong is the one carrying the cross. Holibi tate assistant professor kiman jan kusina se sab Sir Im Nalong pro kusalan hoito. Recommendation dusa jaga bare agina sadu. Nah. We never know, nah. So when we had a discussion with him, there are certain issues which we cannot say in the media also. But we do try to understand. Nah, maybe sabi. No amount of reason or excuse can justify the procedure they are doing it. No, that's for sure. And I really want to say yes to him. But this kind of issue cannot be taken emotionally, nah. Practically. So 15 years, 20 years service kuri kina phekai dibo kase. To hamra so dibo husa ase. But there is always a way. If the government is sincere, there is always a way. So my stand was like this. I didn't say yes to him also. Neither was I harsh to him also. We had a good cup of coffee together. And we were discussing. So I told him, okay, 15 years, 20 years, tahan kam kurkina. We don't understand that. We acknowledge them. Nah, tahan ki regularize kudubu kushe. If they really want to regularize it, so 15 years tahan kam kurina shido. If they really want to regularize it, then let them also go through the process na NPSC. It's not that the concerned assistant professor tahan 15-20 years free para kam kurana hoito. They were paying salary. Tahan 15 years, 20 years government kan ke free para government ke modu kurule free para hika ase koile to that is one thing. No, seriously, forget about procedure also. That is one thing. It should be acknowledged. Their sacrifice, their service towards the education institution done. Okay, award dua lagi tahan regularize. But 15 or 20 years, it's not that they were doing it for free. At least they should be happy that they were employed for 15 to 20 years. Now, how about others who were not recruited through that process also? If you are practically khota ko ase. Now, to kunba to kase, take I said the other solution did again itu moi ko dishe. To on the other stand, to man khan and contractual thaka man khan ke bi ki kobo NPSC par jawab le to kunba montu itu student khan ke shikayat ande tahan overage ho dishe kushe. Overage ho kushe. To thik ase overage ho she to inaga man khan ke to relaxation issue bi di dibi na. No, honestly, there is a way to 4 years older par ho she 4 years relaxation di dibi. No, honestly, there is always a way na. To holi bi ami khan tahan itu buji kena for 147 assistant professor khan ke mo khan yes ko dishe koli to. Yes ko dishe koli to. How about the other people? Now, since one of you asked me about the answer, see, I clearly understand the motives of the answer. I really appreciate how they voice out for the student. Even me during my time, I have also contributed towards answer. Maybe college test student I have also actively participated in answer, and we always have soft corner for the answer. And answer platform plays a very vital role. Now, in this case, answer stand was like GT assistant professor can get hata dishi to college shutdown ho jabo. That was the point they were telling us. Arot itu college time te assistant professor lagi she itu karni di dishe ko ase. Tahan bagot di dishe. Itia to kina kan tahan kheta bo ka. Holi bi sabi. Itu I will give it to media also. Yete likhina ase. Where is it? Sorry. if you have got that government of Nagaland Department of Higher and Technical Education contractual there. Point number 3 there, I will send you in media. Point number 3 there, the contractual engagement is for a period of 1 year or till the finalization of the recruitment process by the NPSC, whichever is earlier, and may be terminated at any time without prior notice from either side. तो itu clearly लिखना है तो itu assistant professor kan tahan ahatem te itu clearly लिखना ताकन भी itu accept करना है तो ना तो it's not that assistant professor they are not aware of it. Now this issue was prolonging for 4 or 5 years, and I believe within these 4 or 5 years things could have been done. तो government ना अलग negligence था कि जैसे कि one for the assistant professor था कि ना तो itu one for the NPSC kan pra recruit नौकरा तक तो ना ताकन ये contractor राखी बोकने लिखना है तो 4 or 5 years te itu to process to asti bar ko thashik to hoi jabo thalas ne ki amla babna te aro ansu khan pra bi olop request kurse ki itu to college la issue ase ansu khan ke dibi issue to ansu la issue ase kono kushe now then issue ami khan issue cha to ami khan dinis issue cha to college. Our focus was not on college. We are not talking about the college here now. Media should understand and people should understand. Dimapur Naga Student Union iti issue chahatu. We are talking about the mechanism that is recruiting the youth na student khange. We are talking about the portal that is recruiting. We are not talking about the college now. We are talking about the NPSC. So when you talk about the NPSC, it's a Naga issue, and it is never about the NSU issue. We have never claimed that the issue belongs to the NSU. In fact, every Naga individual, the Naga experience, it issue trouble again. Now we are not particularly focusing on college. Now we are talking about the NPSC experience, one of the most trusted portal where it should not be misused. So, Kwanishna, American issue it is a promotion tuition. So the answer should also understand that American issue how to not on college basis. Our focus was broader. It was on broader side. So NSF can get bigger. NSF can obviously they will sincerely. I hope things will positively turn up. It policy makers can get change ko like mo. Court judge ko libi Kwanishna I have repeat korase. Sorry for the repetition. PNR clearance solution, finance solution, cabinet decision, aro governor login ase. To court judge court part hudibo to. NPSC clearance solution ko to aro wapas patai bola ase. Now NSF can break in issue bola ase. I think we should pursue this issue consistently. And if the decision of the cabinet, again one more, if the decision of the cabinet is not of the people, by the people and for the people, then we should make them do it. That the decision is for the well-being of the Nagas.
Okay, Dimapur Naga Students Union bra. General Public Dimapur District Daga. Civil Societies Organization gange. Ido unfair means bra 147 assistant professor ke appoint kura laga pore. Ki appeal kore. Ido ni unas.
Itu appeal to, I want to appeal to the citizens of the Nagas. See, we are still the society, be it the civil societies or the government of the day. We are still ruled by 70s and 80s people. Okay, we are still ruled by 70s and 80s people. 90s generation can ikatak be student leader kan olop wase. Na, see, pala mon Naga mon matha kati takshe. Ta ami kan ajkal bi na matha kati bola lagbo. Pala backdoor appointment thakishe. Ta ajkal bi backdoor appointment thakbo lagbo. 900 police personnel ke to hatai dishe. Assistant professor के तो नहाता वो assistant professor सब के एक बार पर हटाई दिवी कौन हुई तो ये तो assistant professor kan भी नहाता भी but recruit them in a proper way ना if they are really a professor imagine the basic foundation of an education teacher पर मोला कुरबला से तो the teacher plays a very vital role in molding up the student ना so when the structure when the procedure is through the backdoor appointment whether the teacher is eligible or not, forget that part. But ami teacher hoy kina ami backdoor para hoy kina itu backdoor ko bo contractual para hoy kina regularize ko lishu to ita to contractual number kam kora sa takhan they are not called backdoor saban ko takhan backdoor hoy ko asu to thik ase takhan backdoor no hoy na তাহান contractual recruitment কৰা আছে হ'লে বি regularize হৈ গৈছে তো বেগৰু ক'ব তো they have never come through a proper procedure না তো regularize হবে তাহান বেগৰু হৈ যাব নহয় এটা তো বেগৰু নহয় আছে তাহান claim which means they are contractual না so contract agreement থাকি তো there are certain agreement না তো ইটো contractual তো renew বি কৰিছে কৰা নাই নাজনে দে renew বি কৰিব every year ইটো renew তো কৰিব লাগে ইটো বি কৰা নাই দে তো we are not saying one for the sense ke ekbar khete bukan aste aste pore fill up koro parbo that is the thing first thing na to yete ami citizen ha common jato see ami kan citizen man khan bujbo lage to poila manu itu contract based kora to hoday korobo lage for how long can we go kon ishna am khan matha kati dikshe aaj kal matha kati bo lage noy to changes aha se changes ta ahbo lage to itu 147 aspirant post to continue korobo lage na lage itu nagaman janbo lage thousands of dreams morai dia aside are itu 147 post bhi ini na pai de under privilege kan ki dhyan hoide politicians begging thaka man bureaucrats begging thaka man ama well to sab guskin asu tu ami khan la khandan friend khan bi guskin asu tu to moi tu chucha bhoi jabo moi bi emotional jabo ami la friend la didi dada kam korase moi ki khoto ko ase mon bia na pabi pressure asu to moi bi but I'm telling you Dimapur Naga students have never succumbed under any political pressure, under any factions, or under any businessman powerful one to truth I say effect was 147 esteem post hamde ami khan na friendship ami khan na relationship man ke effect was to so changes animo koli to let's start from us na aru Facebook tek sab man comment kora ase ta kosil bi ta khan ge ita naga man hypocrisy ke ase jene ita dinesh ke support kora ase dinesh ke support kila support kora jene ta khan kam na pa karne ase ki jene media man bi backdoor pa particular kunma to guso pare no honestly media man bi ekdam loi kena dinesh ka yes gar ta ke backdoor disikle ta bi khushar lo to no that is the hypocrisy level na to see crucify me I don't mind but this is the truth changes unbelievable let's start from here na and media can be media plays a very important role they only and I really appreciate the media fraternity for always having faith on the DNSU in any issue. We are ready to give out any information. Forget about government here. DNSU dibe RTI likhi na. No, we have the right. Modi dibo. To DNSU kan sports crowd in there 3,50,000 budget banashe ita details fund dibo to. That's how it should work because DNSU belongs to public na. So it transparency changes anbo lagi to public citizen kan janbo lagi policy maker khan ke hi vote dia timte ke hisab le digena se itu janbo lagi. So first thing first, at the end of the day, what I jane is neither politician nor the businessman nor the it's coming back to the public again. Public khani thik nahi to asul to public khan pra jasu to itu 147 assistant post to kun ase jane they are not politician they are public man pra jai kena request kora lasu to government pra morom pra kena 147 assistant post to kuribi kena theng duri kena janu to pola zamane to naga man khan ke government job kuribi ko nokure to na request kori to but the world is changed it's not that government of Nagaland was requesting this 147 assistant post jai kena ministry MLA ko ta kena morom pra naga man ke hikai ta ke request kran to ta hi jai kena kora lasu to kiman gusase backdoor appointment man gusasu to see the government of the day should understand even if they don't go through the procedure of the NPSC backdoor kursi kulibi still then there is a trouble ho still then they cannot bring any solution ho backdoor par kiman bar gusabu kulibi solution eboka so the only thing the government can solve this is proper follow procedure na let the eligible let the capable who have gone through this exam na be it tahan bi matha pressure lobola kam nai public bi tahan ki blame korna porbo because it's properly done ma tahan par koan ishna 147 post ke defend korbo karni 1000 naga man kan ke korbo kle to ala kotha so at the end of the day it is a cabinet decision again to policy maker khani thik nai now we are going hiding behind the bushes bureaucrats khan ke department khan ke concerned authority khan ke biabra pressure de ase halbi bhal bar sa sikle to kote bar ase kle to sab politician khan loga ase so it should be changed so that is the appeal the naga should know itu moi koi dishe
Finally, do you want the same outcome as how 935 constables the court had quashed it and then they have asked for new recruitment process and to complete it in 6 months time with proper advertising, proper recruitment process for 935. Do you want the same outcome for this 147 posts as well? Would you like DNSUs? Is it what do you say?
See,
a will, a wish? That
first of all, I will big down this, but that's a very good question. That's a very good question because see, like I said, it's a healthy debate. We need to debate. All the intellectuals, the Naga concerned, CSOs, politicians, we should debate so that solution will. So that's a very good question actually. Tricky question, but a very good question. So see, first thing is, inegasian. The Nagasin in spearhead Quran way. Now we cannot pass a verdict. NSF, go and please have a question. But if you're asking my POV, point of view, I will tell on that part. And the same POV I have tell our concerned ministers. And I don't know whether he will take it or not. And the second thing is, we can only pressurize the government to change the policy. Only if the policy is not for the well-being of the Nagas, of the student community, then only we voice out. Otherwise, we cannot tell them to do this or to do that. First thing, we are not authorized to give order to them. Because we are also not the government, we are not the policy maker now. Policy kina bana bola se, that's up to the policy makers. But that policy should be for the well-being of the Nagas. It has it. So that you should differentiate. Second thing, my POV is, to 900 constable ke hatai dibi na to itu nishna to mangan hoide. Don't take me otherwise here. I will tell you that. 900 constable ke to hatai disha. Hatai dishole bi itu 900 constable bishi man khan thanga pai tashi to. House loan loi kena asu to. Car loan loi kena asu to. Bishi jamala hobo de. I'm telling you. Government matha bekha sai ta to. Holbi itu galti kun gorse government pra to gorse na. They deserve it. Sorry for the language. Now, second thing, in this 147 assistant post, then we have come to the understanding. Ki 147 post up ke hatai dibi. We are also trying to understand their difficulties now. No, they have shared their difficulties. We are ready to understand it. At first, then come to sab ke hatai dibi na sudo. Our press release was like that, no. However, now we have come to the understanding. It is transparent kasi. Why they change their position? Now we talk and we found there's some certain difficulties from the government side also. Now we are ready to understand them. So they should also understand us. Now we are saying, okay, don't remove this 147 post. Let them continue. Continue paying them. Na contractual they to full salary needed to contractual salary they na. So 147 post takhan ki they and this teacher, assistant professor, if they are really concerned for the student, they will not come out of the street to regularize them. Nor they will say, let's shut down this. Nagaman will decide, Nagaman bertahan ke sasu to. Isu man ke boy na khali isu ke to boy khabo lage. First thing first. Now, 147 is assistant post ke nahatabo ke thik ase. Let it be continue. But it is written. Ara I will read it again. See, this point, please, I'm coming back to the point. Media, please note that. Remove no kurbi. But kindly remember this number 3. Nah, the contractual engagement is for a period of 1 year. Either renew and continue, it's okay. Nah. Now, or till the finalization of the recruitment process of the NPSC, whichever is earlier and may be terminated at any time without prior notice from either side. Matlab, continue kurbi na. To 4-5 years koda shido. To 4-5 years, not 4-5, 7-8 years, itu assistant professor kam kora na government kan NPSC aspirant kan kanta ko na pare. Recruit ko na pare. Solution to thapi shido. A solution da asudo. So, not necessarily 147 ekbar remove kurno lagi to. Thik ase 147 ase gulo to the government can say, we have worked for 15 years, 20 years, we have been paying you salary. If you continue to serve, then you also appear exam, na. Give them a chance to appear. Overage hoy jaman kan be under special consideration. Tahan ki relaxation digena exam dalbo dibina. Now some assistant professors are saying, "Ami kan ite exam dihil kot pass hobo kushe." That means they are not eligible. They are not capable. They may kindly volunteer themselves to resign. Nano hai. So this is it. 147 B, nepeka B, continue kurbi. That if they want to continue serving, exam dalbi na. Notun man bi dalbi, purana man bi dalbi na. Na. Aru kun kan overage hoise, it can give a relaxation didibi under special consideration. Pas noha man kan to ki koribo. Tate bara jabardast to hikawa na pare. So 147 ke remove kurbi na bi ko ane mohan to. We have come to the understanding. Our point of view was like that. 147 can hata bi, but you can proper procedure bata han gibi stream te anibo parbo. On board anibo parbo ki mohan itu koi dia ase.
Oi, mula president ke supplement kuro mulai. Itu the DNSU, we don't have any personal hatred towards 147 appointees. What is important is the well-being and future of Nagaland. If they stand on the ground, which itself is corrupted, and killing a student, integrity or moral to kina hikao. To manite 147 ke hatabi terminate kurbi nami pona our appeal now. Or paper to do na link se paro discuss president one is a true discussion one be solution. Itu 147 tahan age relation hoilewe kina kurnabi to procedure ba chayena. Ina kuri gina tahan pass out wish bole. Tahan be they will feel themselves proud. Tahan be student ke integrity or moral to ikaw pa itu supplement promote.
Thank you.
Thank you.